Diddy's adopted white daughter reveals he showed his other adopted son at FrëakOffs. You won't believe what happened next. Welcome to a celeb trend where you get the latest and juiciest updates. You're not going to want to miss this absolutely wild story. So make sure to subscribe to our channel and share this video with all your friends. Diddy, the famous music mogul and entrepreneur, has kept his personal life pretty private over the years. But his adopted daughter just blew the lid off some major family secrets. And let me tell you, it's a doozy. In a bombshell interview, Diddy's 23-year-old adopted white daughter, Ashley, is opening up about growing up in Diddy's household. And the revelations she's making are, frankly, pretty shocking. Ashley was adopted by Diddy, whose real name is Sean Combs, back in 2009 when she was just 8 years old. By all accounts, Diddy had taken her in and treated her like one of his own. But according to Ashley, there was a lot going on behind the scenes that the public never knew about. For starters, Ashley claims that Diddy had actually adopted another child around the same time, a son, who is now 15 years old. This son, whose identity Ashley is keeping private, was also adopted transracially, meaning he is a different race than Diddy. But the real bombshell is what Ashley alleges happened with this other adopted son. She claims that a few years after adopting him, Diddy took the young boy to a FrëakOffs party, which by all accounts seems to be some kind of wild, debaucherous event. He just showed up with my little brother and left him there with all these older people, Ashley said in the interview. I was horrified when I found out he was just a kid. What kind of parent does that? Ashley went on to say that the FrëakOffs party was full of drugs, alcohol, and all sorts of adult-oriented activities that would be completely inappropriate for a child to be exposed to. She says she confronted Diddy about it afterwards, but he brushed it off and told her she was overreacting. This is a pretty stunning accusation, that a parent would bring their underage adopted child to what sounds like an extremely adult-oriented party full of questionable behavior. If true, it raises serious questions about Diddy's judgment and ability to responsibly care for his children. And that's not all. Ashley also claimed that Diddy has historically played favorites between his various children, and that she and her adopted brother often felt overlooked or ignored in favor of Diddy's biological children. It was really hard growing up always feeling like the outsiders, you know, Ashley said. We weren't his real kids, so we never got treated the same. This paints a pretty troubling picture of dysfunction and neglect within Diddy's family. And coming directly from his own adopted daughter, these allegations carry a lot of weight. Of course, we reached out to Diddy's team for a response, but they declined to comment on the record. So for now, these claims from Ashley remain unconfirmed. But if even a fraction of what she's saying is true, it could be hugely damaging to Diddy's public image and reputation as a father. The idea of him bringing his young adopted child to some kind of hedonistic FrëakOffs party is just jaw-dropping. We'll have to see if Diddy or any of his other children choose to respond to these bombshell allegations. In the meantime, make sure you subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any updates on this wild story. And speaking of updates, there's more juicy details that have come to light since Ashley's initial interview. Apparently, this isn't the first time Diddy has faced allegations of improper parenting. Several years ago, there were reports that Diddy had taken one of his biological sons to a nightclub when the boy was underage. Diddy claimed at the time that it was all a misunderstanding, and that he was just trying to introduce his son to the music industry. But now, with these new accusations from Ashley, it starts to paint a pattern of questionable behavior. There are also rumblings that Diddy's other adopted child, the son that Ashley referred to, may be planning to come forward with his own story. Rumors are swirling that this son had a similarly traumatic upbringing, and may corroborate Ashley's claims about being neglected and mistreated. Of course, these are just rumors for now, but given the explosive nature of Ashley's allegations, it wouldn't be surprising if more of Diddy's children start speaking out. After all, this isn't the kind of family drama that most people would want to keep quiet. So stay tuned, because this story is far from over. Make sure you subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any updates, and share this video with your friends so they can get in on all the drama too. Trust me, you won't want to miss what happens next.